Hey guys, Dov here, and today I'm back with some more Total War Warhammer 2 multiplayer action. Today we're here with a very special free-for-all for you guys, the Battle of the Icks. We've got Skarsnik, I've got the Gobos in Vanguard here, I've seized this central forest area, we've got Imrik up here leading some dragons, we've got Wulfrik, and can you guess the last one? It is Ikkit. So the Battle of the Icks here, we're going to get started. Wulfrik's Norska, Imrik's High Elves. I've got the Gobos in the center, and Ikkit's Skaven. So you can see the Skaven forces making their way up and around the side here. I'm going to be getting my hidden fanatics into a position, although these dragons are definitely a big danger. One of them is actually I believe these are actually both, yeah, they're both the special dragons from Imrik's campaign, including this one, which is anti-large, armor-piercing, and unbreakable, so that's just great. Should be totally balanced in every way, but yeah, over here come the AP Loons, unleashing the fanatics, gonna come through, do a ton of damage to Ikkit's forces here. Oh yeah, beautiful cast. Meanwhile, Ikkit pushes through and starts to get on the Gobos themselves. We're going to light him up. Dragons just land and absolutely nom these chariots here. Very good stuff. Also got some Elven Rangers making their way up and around the side here. Got some Squig Hoppers in the back. Going to be bringing them forward. You can see the Norscan infantry force not really wanting to come out in this open ground. Understandably so. Meanwhile, the Skaven kind of pulling back here. They're able to get AP Clunes kind of pulled out of position. Curse of the Bad Moon going to be used. Unfortunately, doesn't do too much damage here, but yeah, we're going to push up and around the side. Same thing, Flying Taco playing Norska here, also pushing up and around the side, trying to use the woods for cover somewhat, but yeah, Curse of the Bad Moon, I sure wish it did more damage. Here come the dragons, though. They're going to land on my Goblin Archers and just immediately start to ransack my lines here. It's really not going to be a good situation, although Skarsnik can give some anti-large here. So all these units can kind of punch back a little bit. Skarsnik himself kind of standing here, pushing that dragon off, although he does need to be very careful. Meanwhile, over here, Curse of the Bad Moon still going. Got more fanatics going down the line over here against these Skaven. And, yeah, the Skin Wolves charge in. The Ice Wolf Chariots also charge in over on this side. And it's just a bad day for Arrow. He's getting sandwiched between absolutely everyone. Rattling guns are doing okay, getting some damage up in the air, but yeah, the Chariots and the Skin Wolves going to start to press through. I've got my Squig Hoppers also pushing through on this pocket right here, but a beautiful Warp Lightning going to do a ton of damage. And those globes as well, Poison Wind Globes throwing in, a nice Pit of Shades, and all of a sudden, my nice pocket of Squig Hoppers is pretty much all dead, so rough stuff there. Meanwhile, Skarsnik is getting absolutely deleted by these dragons. They're going to come down and just step on his head here. And, yeah, it's not going to be a bad day for Skarsnik overall. I mean, his anti-large AP will do okay, but yeah, he just straight up dies right there. So, 1 Ick down, 3 Icks left. Ikkit here, yeah, trying to, not actually Ikkit, but the Wheels of Doom trying to pull away there. Got some more Fanatics being unleashed there. And, yeah, most of my forces are gone. I've jumped out to a pretty early lead, though. Up to about 7,000 points almost, so pretty good stuff there. Although most of my forces here have been broken up. These Fanatics here, I had got some good Fanatics casts early on in these engagements, but the Rangers just cleaning up with their anti-infantry bonus. Really not the greatest situation for me. We've got a couple of Mages here as well, so things are looking pretty good for the High Elves. Hadris is down, you know, with the least amount of points for the moment, but these Dragons being very healthy will definitely help. And, yeah, you can see the Night Goblin Fanatics, various pockets here. Unfortunately, I was not super up on my micro on using the Fanatics. Only really got, like, 1 cast per infantry unit, which is not super efficient. Really hoping to get some more work done there. But, at this point, I pretty much got this, like, this Night Goblin Shaman left. There's going to be a few units maybe coming back over here from out. We've still got the Skirmish Cav online as well, but these Dragons, man, they're pushing through, finishing off the Wheels of Doom there. And this poor Skaven engineer, this Warlock engineer, is going to get absolutely wrecked. Meanwhile, the Norscan forces kind of cleaning up over on this side, getting a lot of these routing Skaven units to be done. So, yeah, feel pretty good about my points right now, but don't really have a lot left on the field, and these Dragons are going to be absolutely very tough. This Gordnar only has 70 armor, whereas this Imrath has 100. So I definitely want to be shooting this Gordnar, even though Imrath is unbreakable and, you know, going to be exceptionally strong. Massive weapon strength and anti-large bonus. Totally balanced in every way. Completely whiffs on that breath attack there. Same with Imrik. So we'll see. Ikkit's kind of just hanging back for the time being. He is actually on foot. But looks like we got another Pit of Shade somewhere. Gonna be doing some nice damage to my skirmish cap. They're just about out of ammo anyway, so not the biggest deal in the world. Don't know where that Pit of Shades is actually from. Anyway, probably the Shadow Mirror over here. Yep. But yeah, Imrik's Dragon's gonna come and continue to push units off. Also over here, his Rangers pushing a bunch of my units off. So things are not looking great for me. It's like Norska and the High Elf's gonna have a pretty big showdown in the late game here. Nice, something going off there. What is that? Not really sure what that is. Oh, it must be the Mortis effect, actually, from the Priest. That's funny. Kind of take a look around the battlefield here. Yeah, the Rusty Heirs came back from route. They're going to be peppering those Rangers a little bit over there. Not really doing a whole lot. Here in the center, again, we got this Gabo Shaman. He can kind of chill around, take some pot shots with the Vindictive Glare, try and generate some more points. Likewise, these cavalry units are going to try and bring them up and around and get away from these big scary monsters. You can see, though, that the Ice Wolf Chariot's actually keeping Gordnar tied on the ground here, and with the double Mammoths, he's in big, big trouble. More breath attacks at this point, going to be some more misses, and the Frostworm lands, and that's going to be it for Gordnar. So one big bad dragon down, 2 to go. Ikkit's not doing too great, though. Aerocrastic got forced into a really, really bad situation there with everyone kind of attacking him, but he's coming back to rendezvous with some of his forces in the woods here, try and maybe get at some of my cavalry. And these poor little fanatics, I'm trying to run away with them, get them to a safe position, but yeah, there's no way. There's just no way. So, yeah, looking good. Looking very, very good. I didn't notice these units caught me in the forest here, and it is quite dark. Hopefully you guys can actually see on your screen. But the Skaven going to be catching up. The Wolf Riders and Spider Riders here in the woods, and a beautiful Warp Lightning just murdering my frame rates. And all of the Goblin Cavalry here. A bunch of them are immediately going to route off the side, so great job by Arrow. And yeah, we're going to fast forward a little bit through this late game, as there is some maneuvering and kind of shenanigans here. You can see the dragons are going to come over and try and delete the Night Goblin Shaman. I do take a pot shot, which then leads to me getting discovered. So yeah, that's not the best. Poor little Gobbo, about to have a bad time. Oof. Yep, and just like that, he's going to be dead. And that's me out of the game. I am in the lead just barely for the moment, about 1,000 points ahead of Hadriz, but with me having no units left, that's going to be pretty rough. We'll continue to fast forward as these units clean up and kind of reform for the final engagement. So very, very fun stuff. Skarsnik proving himself to be the weakest of the Icks, at least in terms of being eliminated first. I was able to get 9,000 points, so we'll see how much. It's probably not going to be enough, considering that Hadriz and Taco still have to slug it out with these big monsters. That's going to be a lot of value. And poor Ikkit, man, he brought this infantry force to the wrong kind of fight. And here come the chariots, just going to be absolutely punching through. Some nice friendly fire with the globes as well. Beautiful overcast Pit of Shades coming. Oh man, and look at all of this anti-infantry stuff. The Mammoths coming in. We've got the boat being unleashed. A breath attack comes through, does a ton of damage to the Maws of Savagery, actually. And yeah, the Frostworm rather is going to land. Leads to Ikkit getting terrified, and that's going to be pretty much the end for the Skaven. They might have a handful of units survive this, but at this point it's going to be Hadriz Dragons dropping down to do the fight. So let's go ahead and fast forward until they do that. Going to form up for the final engagement here. Yeah, Imrik comes down. Might actually get that Frostworm. Yeah, it looks like Imrik probably can't escape back up into the air. He's caught by the Frostworm and by the by the chariots here. Mammoth comes in for a good attack, but oh man, here comes Imrath the Eternal. Going to nom this poor frostworm that's weak to fire. You can see the Hunter of Champions going down on Imrik. He's going to start to take some more damage from the Famir and from the Chariot here. But yeah, this Imrath the Eternal is just so strong. Going to be getting in here and wrecking this War Mammoth with the Lord of Dragons, debuffing melee defense and melee attack. It's quite significant there. Oh, and here comes another Warp Lightning. I guess Ikkit's not quite done yet. Direct hit on the Mammoth, actually. Pretty good stuff. Life Mage throwing down a regrowth. Going to come over and make sure Ikkit does not come back. And yeah, looking good. Another Penumbral Pendulum here. Things are looking alright for the High Elves. They were able to mostly dodge that. Imrik's taking a lot of damage here, but this Imrath was able to actually beat down the War Shrine Mammoth. And now all that's left is just to finish off the last few Marauders and Wulfrik. You can see Hadris is taking a pretty commanding lead on the balance power the scoreboard at this point. So yeah, looks like Imrik proves himself to be the best Ick. Ikkit blows up here in the woods, gets killed by the Life Mage. And now it's just down to Wulfrik and Imrik. Imrik with a very commanding lead at this point, and this unbreakable anti-large AP Star Dragon. Just absolutely ridiculous. How much weapon strength? Up to 814 weapon strength. Fun stuff. Big thanks to Hadris, Flying Taco, and Aerocrastic for doing this kind of silly FFA with me. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Hopefully you're enjoying the new patch. I've been pre-recording a bunch of videos so that I could take this weekend off, but we'll be getting back at it Monday with plenty of videos, streams, and more, so looking forward to seeing you guys there. Hopefully you enjoy this free-for-all. If you do like this sort of content, be sure to like, subscribe, hit that bell notification button. Every time I upload a new video, you'll be notified. Thank you once again for watching, and we'll see you next time.